Hey, what's up fam? This is Albert from RTS, and in this video we're gonna talk about some basic settings and some advanced settings for your game loop so you can play PUBG smoothly. So this settings is only applied for medium to high-end PCs. It's not for the low-end PCs. For low-end PCs, if you want a video, if you want a separate video on that, how you can play PUBG mobile on emulator on a low-end PC, like which doesn't have a graphic card or a very low graphic card, like the M series, the 820M, 920M, 666, something like that, comment below and I'll post a video about that. So in this video we're gonna talk about best settings and some graphic tweaks for your PC for medium to high end. So we're gonna start, but first of all, I hope you have already subscribed to my channel. If not, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. It's completely out of cost. So let's get started. It's my First of all, I want you to open the game loop, press yes, and there you can see is a PUBG Mobile, and all you have to do is go to settings, and just you need to, if you're having a graphic card like 960, like 950, 960, 970, 980, and like above that 1050, 1050 Ti, or above that, just don't use prioritized dedicated GPU. If you have a good graphic card like 1 GB, 2 GB graphic card, just don't use prioritized dedicated GPU, because I was using prioritized dedicated GPU and I have an RTX, so it was like, so I was lagging so much, so I just put it off, and it literally helps me a lot, because the dedicated GPU is not your graphic card. Just try to get this thing. So rest of the settings is like, if you have a good graphic card, just go for the ultimate and auto your resolution, your monitor native resolution, and the DPI should be 120 or 160, otherwise it will go like the zoom and all that. Display per inch, it's the display per inch. Some people get confused between the mouse DPI, it's not that. So as for the rendering, you can go for the smart mode. It is the best, it's literally the best, because if you're using an NVIDIA graphic card, it's obviously going to use the OpenGL or the OpenGL Plus, not the DirectX. So just go for the smart mode, because the games get so choppy sometimes when the player comes, when you have a car or a team in player, the game renders and kind of lags, and there is an enemy there. So for that, just go for the smart mode. And in the game settings, this is some basic, just the display quality should be auto, and here you can see the PUBG Mobile gaming resolution. The 720p is for the low-end devices, and the HD, it is the best one, you can take it. It is the 1080p native resolution. I prefer this one, and the Ultra 2K for top performance, which if you have a graphic card above 1060, 3 GB graphic cards, 1060 had two variants, 3 and 6 GB, that's fine. If you have a 660 or between 660 and 1060, they are all like 2 to 4 GB. So I prefer going for the HD 1080p if you have a medium to high graphic card. So just save these settings over here, and then I want you to press Windows plus R and open the run command and type temp, and then open it. Whatever there is, folder, files, whatever it is, just press Ctrl plus A, Ctrl All, and then Shift deleted and click yes. If it says like it can't be controlled because it's open, just click do all and click the skip button, because these files may be open, like these are some kind of services which are temporarily in use with your PC. So just cut it and then press Windows plus R again, and this time type %temp%. It's the different folder. That one is in app data, this one is in program data. That's the difference. Just open it and same Control All, Shift Delete, and same do this all and skip, because it is open somewhere. So once you have deleted the cache folders of various softwares in your PC, after that, this setting which I'm going to use now is kind of the main thing we are going to use in this video. So all you have to do, if you are having an NVIDIA graphic card, it's only applied for you guys, not for the AMD, I'm sorry. You have to go to the NVIDIA control panel. You can open it by right clicking on the desktop and then going to the NVIDIA control panel. you might have watched my video about the best NVIDIA driver settings in 2020. If not, there's a card above and the link is already given in the description. You can check the card above. As you can see to the top left corner of yours, you can see the card. It's showing the NVIDIA best settings, that video. Just check on that. That is the default NVIDIA settings for everything. In this video, we're gonna tweak it a little bit. Just go to the program settings and you have to find this thing. I've already edited it, so you have to edit. You just need to do one thing, just edit, click on the add, and after that, you'll something like this will pop up and there will be two game loops, right? So the first one over here is this location G, games tx, Android, and the last thing it says is Android emulator.exe, and this one it says appmarket.exe. You don't need the app market, you need the game loop. Just click on the Android emulator one, this one. When you click on this, just click add selected program. I've already done that, and then it will load like this. Okay, so you have to just tweak a little bit in these settings, and that's it. First of all, you can see in my settings, those who are shaded dark, bold, I have just changed that setting, so I'll just tell about that one. Anisotropic filtering, it was application controlled or off. It is by default off or application controlled. I just put it on 16, just put it on the maximum, and after that these two are like, take it as it is. Anti-aliasing mode, you just go on that and enhance the application settings. Anti-aliasing settings, 4x or 8x. 4x is good for medium to high, it's good. If you're so high like 2080 Ti, 2070 Ti, just go for the 8x. And just go down. Don't do anything with these settings. These global settings are good because if you're following my video, I have given a complete course out like best performance from the NVIDIA control panel. You have to follow that. After that, you can like go for these settings like so smoothly. Now here you can see OpenGL rendering GPU. You have to just select your GeForce, select your graphic card. I mean, whatever you have, just select your graphic card right here. Because if you're using the global settings, it says it's using the GeForce, it's using your graphic card, but actually it's not. It sometimes switches it. So you just click on your graphic card over here. Power management mode, it has to be set to prefer maximum performance. And the texture filtering anti-anisotropic sample option, it has to be on. It's by default off. You have to go for the on. Texture filtering negative LODs should be clamped. It is by default clamped, but if not, just go for the clamp. Texture filtering quality should be high performance, obviously. Texture filtering trilinear optimization, it should be on too. Triple buffering on. Vertical sync. Okay, here's the point, vertical sync. I'm using a monitor of 144 Hz, and some of you are using 60 Hz, 75 Hz, 120 Hz, or 144 Hz, or even 240 Hz. So over here, if you're going to use vertical sync as an off, obviously you can then change it in the game. When you use it like generally in other games, I prefer doing it off. And in my basic global settings, I always go for off because I sometimes like change it within the game. I usually play Rainbow Six Siege and I just put it there in the game settings, off or on. I usually go for the on settings because I want for 144 locked FPS. That is so smooth. But I have 144, so I go for adaptive half refresh rate. Okay, so you have done that. Now it's virtual reality pre-rendered frames. It's global setting by 1. If it's not turned to 1, just click on the 1 and press apply over here. Okay, once you've done that, you can just click on play. So it's loaded, it says emulator detected, go in the full screen. I'm going to show you in the training room. So yeah, it loads. So as you can see, it's on 60 and let me see the gun. can see I can go on HDR too, and it's still the 60 FPS. No choppy, there's no lag at all. But I don't prefer HDR. I always go for smooth because, you know, reasons. The rendering quality of grass should be low, as you can see flares, like damping like this. You can see there's no lag at all. It's smooth as fuck. So that's pretty it. I hope you liked the video. If it helps you, please hit the subscribe button, I'm telling you again, and the bell icon, and share this video with your friends who play with you, with your squad. And there's another shout out to my own channel, The Void Gaming. Link will be in the description. I hope you enjoy my content there. I play games and I post a montage video there. So hopefully you like that too. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. See ya. Bye bye. See ya in the next video.